Hello, everybody. How are you today? I know you're tired. Hello, I know you're tired. Yes. I think that you're tired because it's Friday. This is your last class, but please, the last effort. Come on, everybody. I need to see your faces. Who is connecting? Tomás, Georgina, Mariana. Hello, Israel. Barbara, hello. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, this is our last class. Yes, you are not going to have any other class after this one, so please, let's study together, okay? Let's study together. Okay, so we began talking about daily routines, yes, habits, usual actions, and today we're going to check homework, right? Your homework for today is pages 12 and 13. Yes, everybody please, homework. Okay, so we have here present simple. Are you there with your homework? Tomás? Yes, Kevin? Xaviera, do you have your homework? Fernanda, Pablo? Okay. Yes. Thank you. So my assistant looks after our website is right. Yes. Number 2, please, Kevin.
And the spelling part? Oh, no.
My assistant looks after our website is right. Number 2. It says here is wrong because it says you speak English very well. Yes, Kevin.
Speak English very well.
Number 3.
My brother lives in Japan.
Lives. Continue, please.
All my colleagues agree with me.
Very good.
We manufacture parts for helicopters.
Okay, wait a minute because your classmates are checking the homework, so you have to give them some time, okay? Number 4, colleagues. The pronunciation is in the chat. All my colleagues agree, no S, because we are talking about they. The colleagues is they. Continue. We manufacture, Kevin.
We manufacture parts for helicopters.
Is it right or wrong?
It's right.
It's right. What is parts? What is parts?
Parts.
Repuestos. Okay. We manufacture parts for helicopters. Continue, Kevin.
New catalog looks very nice.
Looks. Looks. Everybody, okay? Looks. Continue.
Pierre and Jean work in Paris.
Work. No S. No S because it's they work. Continue.
Frau Müller wants to talk to you.
Very good. And that's right. Yes, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's right. Okay. Exercise 2, page 13. Spelling. Anna studies every evening at home. Number 2, please, Georgina.
This fixes software problems automatically.
Automatically. Automatically. Okay, continue. My boss.
My boss flies to the States once a month.
Yes, in the chat I am writing the spelling, okay? Flies. Continue, Fernanda. My deputy usually.
My deputy usually goes to trade shows in Europe.
Europe. Fernanda. Number 5.
Pierre usually finishes work at 6:30.
Very good. Pablo Rivera, please. Number 6.
Hans never watches TV because he's too busy.
Okay, busy.
Busy.
The pronunciation, look at the chat. Busy, busy. Continue.
This part of the engine mixes the petrol with air.
Mixes. Engine. For the students, please. Pablo's pronunciation was correct. Engine. Repeat. Engine. Can you see the chat, please? Engine. Repeat. Engine. Continue, Pablo.
My boss tries to make sure that meetings finish on time.
Yes, that's right. Exercise number 3, it says routines. Complete the text with the correct form of the verbs in the boxes. Yes, a day in the life of Annabelle Henderson, presenter of the satellite television show Fashion Today. Annabelle Henderson, presenter of the hit television show Fashion Today, starts her work before getting to the studio. She usually, what do you have here? She usually, everybody, she usually
Makes.
Watches. Yes, watches breakfast TV or
Listens.
listens to the radio, looking for news stories. On the way to work, she
Reads.
reads the papers to see if there is any fashion news. Felipe Barbaste, continue reading, please. When she
when she arrives at the studio, she has a coffee and then she opens her email. After deleting all the spam, she replace the important messenger.
Okay, what is the pronunciation of this word? Felipe, the pronunciation of the word? In the chat.
Message.
No, message.
No.
Say,
Message.
and the plural, what is the plural? Plural is?
Message.
No, I'm wrong. Messages. So she replies. Israel Gomez. Annabelle, number 9, please.
Annabelle talks with a team of TV journalists who work reports about fashion events. They usually have a meeting in the morning and they make about the latest stories.
Okay, Annabelle works with a team of TV journalists who make reports. They usually have a meeting in the morning and they talk. They talk about the latest stories. Okay, Israel?
Yes.
They talk. Camila Leiva, she often
spends the afternoon away from the studio. Sometimes she goes to fashion shows, and at other time the designers what number? 15 come to fashion shows, and at other time the designers tell her about the latest clothes.
I think it's weird. She often spends the afternoon away from the studio. Sometimes she goes to fashion shows, and at other times the designers come to the studio and tell her and tell her about their latest clothes. Okay?
Yeah, I have it that way.
Okay, Valeria Lagos. The show
They show enjoy on every evening, so everyone worked really hard. But Annabelle says that it's a team effort and they all beat.
No, Valeria. The show is on every evening. So everyone works really hard. But Annabelle says that it's a team effort and they all enjoy it. Did you correct the sentences? Yes? Tomás Guevara, can you read the last paragraph? The show.
The show is on every.
You say, Tomás, you say the show is on every evening, you know, it's on. You need to give emphasis to on because the show is on. Yes, it's open for the public. So one more time, Thomas. The show
is on every evening, so everyone works really hard. But Annabelle says that it's a team effort and they all enjoy it.
Yes. Everyone, what is the pronunciation? Everyone says. Yes, everyone says. That's the pronunciation. Thank you. Okay, Melina Rojas, complete the text about Pixar. What is Pixar, Melina?
It's a company.
It's a company, and what do they do in this company, Melina?
Movies.
Movies, cartoons, yes. Okay, so Pixar is, continue, Melina.
Pixar is a film company that makes cartoons such as Toy Story and Finding Nemo. The company employs about 7, how can I say that number?
700 in the chat.
750 people, mainly
IT,
mainly IT experts, and it uses its own software to create movies.
Yes, very good. Pixar is a film company that makes. Number 3, employs. Number 4, uses. Okay? The company's profits. You know what profits is? Profits. The earnings, yes? The money that you make. That's profit. Ganancia. Huh? The earnings, the profits. The company's profits. Mariana Conus, can you continue?
The company profits comes from sales of cinema tickets and it's...
Come or comes?
Comes?
No, come.
Come.
No S because it's they. The profits is plural. Come.
Mm-hmm. It
distributes
its film throughout Walt Disney. It also sells DVDs of its films. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Computers, owns 53% of the company.
Owns, Mariana. Owns, it's in the chat. Owns 53% of the company. The verb own is the verb have. He has. He's the owner of 53% of this company. Yes, the verb own means poseer. So he owns 53% of the company. Incredible, very good. Okay, thank you so much for your homework. Now we are going to watch a video. I'm going to share a screen, okay? We are going to review, yes, the simple present with aviation topic, okay? Pay attention, please, to the affirmative, negative, and questions in this video.
Simple present. Affirmative sentences. I, you, we, they work at an airport. He, she, it works at an airport. When you have a verb ending in S, add ES to make the third person singular. For example, she passes. When you have a verb ending in SH, add ES. Example, she wishes. Verb ending in CH, add ES. For example, he watches. When you have a verb ending in a consonant plus a Y, to make the third person singular, change Y to I and add ES. For example, she flies. Anything else, add S. For example, he works. Negative sentences. I, you, we, they do not, don't work at an airport. He, she, it doesn't work at an airport. Questions without a question word. Do I, you, we, they work at an airport? Does he, she, it work at an airport? Questions with question words. Who, what, where, etc. Where do I, you, we, they work? Where does he, she, it work? Some examples.
The plane takes off every morning at 8 a.m. I like flying. Tom and Jerry speak fluent English. She wears a blue uniform. You never forget your passport. He always plays cards on board. The stewardess washes her hair every evening. We live in the USA. My cousin sometimes sleeps in his seat.
Change positive to negative.
She carries a bag.
She doesn't carry a bag.
You listen to music.
You don't listen to music.
He likes waiting in a lounge.
He doesn't like waiting in a lounge.
I read books on the plane.
I don't read books on the plane.
You show your visa every time.
You don't show your visa every time.
Let's make a question.
Do you speak English? Does she eat during the flight? Does John want a cup of coffee? Do the girls work at the reception? Does the plane land on time?
The next lesson, lesson 3, will be present continuous. Your seatbelts.
Okay, so there we saw a review, and I want you to see here, you have the positive sentences. One more time, please remember that the affirmative is I, you, we, they work, and with he, she, it, you add an S to the verb, right? But sometimes the S, changes to ES. For example, the verbs that finish in CH, SH, Y, and the rest. So you have here, she wishes, he watches, she flies, and he works. So in that case, you change a little bit, the S, but that's the only conjugation that you have, okay? Okay, so then you have the negative use. Don't. I, you, we, they use do, don't, and he, she, it use does or doesn't. And here, no need of an S, okay? I don't work. She doesn't work at an airport. No S here. Yes? Okay, then you have the yes, no questions. They begin with do, yes. Somebody's writing in the chat. Fabian Salazar has a problem. Okay, okay, I was checking. Okay, but can you listen to me? Okay, so we use do with I, you, with they, and does with he, she, it. Does Mary work? Does your mother? If I say your mother, does your father? You say, does he work? Yes? And first you put the auxiliary do or does, and then the subject, the person, and then the verb, and an optional complement. This is the order. Yes, in this case, we have information questions. Information questions is where, what, how, when, etc. Yes? Okay, so...
Where, etc.
Okay, I'm sorry, but somebody was writing in the chat and I got distracted. Okay, so here you have the information questions, where, what, when, and how. And then you use do or does, then the person, and then the verb. Where do you work? What does she do? When do they go to the university, for example? So you have here the question word, what, where, when, how, etc. Yes? All of this is simple tense. Yes? Okay, if you want to watch this video again, you can watch this video at home because it's in the course plan. Yes? Here you have the link. But let's practice, please, a little bit. We're going to practice now. Okay, so here we have some practice for you. Mariana Conus, please. Mariana. Here we have number 1. You only have to say a short answer. Do you speak Norwegian?
It's about me, right?
What?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Israel Gomez, does your father like ice cream?
Yes, he likes ice cream.
Short answer. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Israel, do you live with your father?
No.
No? Who do you live with?
With my mother.
Only with your mother?
Yes.
And do you have a brother, a sister?
No.
Okay. Sebastian Victoria, do you want to go to Iraq?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't, sorry.
And Sebastian, do many people live in Antarctica?
Yeah, I maybe can be, but no, a long time.
Okay, I think a few people live in Antarctica. So you are supposed to say, no, they don't.
Oh.
Okay. Camila Leiva, does money grow on trees?
No, it doesn't.
Of course not. Yes, you understand that question, guys? Does money, pesos, dollars, grow, crecen on trees? No, it doesn't. Very good, Camila. Camila, do lions eat meat?
Yes, they do.
Yes. And Camila, do you live with your father?
No, he lives in other city.
He lives in another city. But does your father like rugby?
No, he doesn't.
What sports does he like?
Football, he doesn't like too much sports.
He doesn't like sports very much. Okay. Okay, let's see the negative use now. Yes, Felipe Barbaste. Paul likes to play football. What is the negative of this sentence? Paul
doesn't like to play football?
Doesn't like. Yes, very good. Kevin Añasco. I drive to work every day. Say the negative sentence, please. Kevin. Where is Kevin?
I'm sorry, I'm here.
What is the negative sentence of number 2?
I don't drive to work every day.
Okay. Do you drive, Kevin?
Yeah, I drive.
And do you live far from the university?
Not that far.
Where do you live?
I'm gonna live in Las Condes.
I am going to live in Las Condes. And,
Yeah.
now where do you live now?
In Calama.
Ah, yes. Okay. I forget that you are from another city. Okay. Kevin, Jim and John like pizza. What is the negative?
Jim and John don't like pizza.
Don't like pizza. Very good. Okay, so remember with the negative, you don't use an S. Jessica Medina, give me the positive sentence of this one. We don't want to learn English. What is the positive sentence?
We do want to learn English.
It's not necessary do. You only say we want to learn English. Okay, can you tell me number 2, Jessica, the positive of this one?
She likes going to the gym.
One more time, please.
She likes going to the gym.
She likes. Pam and Sam don't want to go to the park. Jessica, what is the positive?
Pam and Sam want to go to the park.
Yes, they want to go. Yes, that's right. Okay, Valeria Lagos, look at this, please. Do or does? We are going to practice questions now. Peter lived with his father. Do or does, Valeria?
Does.
Does, repeat, does Peter live with his father?
Does Peter live with his father?
Very good. Continue, Valeria. Do or does?
Do you learn Spanish?
Yes, continue.
Do Andrew and Martin ride their bikes to school?
Yes, that's right. Tomas Guevara, number 4. Do or does?
Do they play in the garden?
Do they play? Yes. Hamsters. Sandy's hamster. Melina.
Do. Do.
Does. Repeat after me. Does. Does Sandy's. Yes. Okay. Fernanda, number 6. Do or does?
The cat.
Yes, very good. Barbara, number 7.
Do we work in front of the computer?
That's right. Fabián Salazar, no microphone. Claudio. Claudio, what is your last name, Claudio? Claudio.
Yeah. Just wait a second. Let me rename myself.
Where is your camera? And Xaviera and all the rest of the students. Only Fabián is excused today.
Oh,
Claudio
sorry.
Jorquera, okay.
Yeah.
What is this, Claudio?
8. Do.
Give me the complete question, please.
Sorry. Do you play the drums?
Do you play the drums? Continue.
That's 1, 9. Does Steve wear pullovers?
Very good. Xaviera, please. What is number 10? Xaviera? Your internet is not working. Fabián Salazar, number 10.
Do I clean bathroom?
Do I clean the bathroom? Do I clean the bathroom? Yes? Yes? Who is talking to me?
Sorry?
No, nothing. Okay, I saw that you were talking to me. Okay, guys, now please look at this. Look at the handout. Okay, yes, look at the handout. Yes, everybody please. Benson's, here we have Benson's typical week and Benson's typical weekend. Yes, you've got to tell me, what does Benson do? Yes, every week. So I wrote here, I wrote some vocabulary next to the pictures for you to know. Get up, wake up, breakfast, leave home, home, dinner, television, shower, bed, trash, clean, clothes, cook, dishes, music, work, and play. Yes? So let's talk first about Benson's typical week. Yes? So what does he do every day? This is the question. What does he do every day? Xaviera, can you please tell me? Xaviera? Okay.
Sí, ¿se escucha?
Yes. What does Benson do every day?
I do...
He.
No lo encuentro.
How do you say in English no lo encuentro? I can't find it. I can't find it. Yes. Jessica, do you have, Benson's typical week? Yes. Okay, so tell me please, what does he do every day?
He wakes up. He has breakfast.
What time does he wake up? More specific information, please.
7 a.m.
Okay, so you say he wakes up at 7. At, very good. Okay, continue. Next.
He has breakfast at 7:30 a.m.
Yes, Jessica. Wait a minute, Jessica. The students, have to learn also the connectors. When you describe a story or something that you do, you use first, then, next, after that. Yes, those are connectors. And then you say finally. Repeat, everybody, repeat after me. First, then, next, after that, finally. Yes. Okay, so now Jessica, tell me first, again.
First, he wakes up at 7 a.m. Then he has breakfast at 7:30 a.m. After that, he leaves home at 8 a.m.
Yes, attention, stop here. He leaves home for work. Yes, everybody please, leave. The pronunciation is leave, leave. He leaves, se va, el parte. ¿Ah? It's similar, the pronunciation of the verb live. But I live in Santiago, you live in Calama, right? But in this case, it's he leaves for work. Yes? Okay, Jessica, continue. Jessica? Continue.
Then, wait.
What happens, Jessica, at 6 p.m.?
He comes to home.
Look at the chat.
He returns to home at 7 p.m.
You can say he comes back home. Oh, I wrote that incorrectly. He gets back home. Yes, he gets back. I'm sorry, I am blind. And you can also say he returns home. I return home. He returns home. Continue, Jessica.
And that part?
6:30. What does he do?
After he gets back home, he has dinner at 7:30 p.m.
I think that he cooks dinner because he's in the kitchen. He's cooking.
Okay.
Continue.
Then he watches TV at 7:30 p.m. Then he has a shower.
Takes a shower.
Takes a shower at 8 p.m. And then he goes to bed at 11 p.m.
Yes, Jessica. Finally, he goes to bed. Okay, tell me please, Claudio Jorquera, tell me please the weekend. Here, what does he do on the weekend? What does he do on the weekend?
Okay, so in the morning let's see, he cleans his house. It has to be in order.
He takes out the garbage, the trash.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
So
what is the
he
verb?
takes out the trash.
Takes
Then
out,
cleans
takes out.
Takes out, sorry. Then he cleans his house. Then he washes his clothes.
Okay, you usually say he does the laundry.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yes, guys, remember, please, does the laundry es hacer todo el lavado, todo lo que incluye. ¿Ah? But you can also say, he folds his clothes. Yes, he folds his clothes. And if you want to say planchar, how do you say planchar in English? He irons. He irons his clothes. Yes? But in this case, I think it's a good idea to say he does the laundry in general. Continue, Claudio.
Then he works. That's
Or plays in the computer, yes.
Right. Then in the afternoon, he cooks, maybe dinner. He washes the dishes, and he listens to music.
He washes the dishes, and you can also say he does the dishes. You can say he does the dishes also. And finally, what did you say finally?
He listens to music.
Very good, yes. He listens to music. Okay, so he folds his clothes. This is how you write clothes. He folds his clothes, he washes the dishes, he does the dishes, yes. Yes, okay, so we are going to do now a listening activity, yes? This listening activity is about a daily schedule, yes? Daily schedule, and I want to show you the pronunciation of this word in the United States and in England because it's totally different. Schedule is your timetable, yes? And in the United States, the pronunciation...
Schedule.
Repeat, everybody, please.
Schedule.
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 And in the United Kingdom...
Schedule. Schedule.
Schedule. Repeat.
Schedule.
Yes? So the schedule is the timetable, yes? So I say schedule because I have more influence on America. So you can say a schedule or you can say schedule. Up to you, okay? So we are going to listen, and there are here some questions, yes? Okay, Mariana Conus, can you read question number 1, please?
What time does the man get up?
Barbara Arias, number 2.
What time does he get to work?
Camila, please.
What does he do with his family around 6:30 p.m.?
Tomás Guevara.
What do the man and his wife do after the kids go to bed?
Xaviera, please. What is?
What is one thing
The man does not say about his wife. Yes. Okay, so everybody please, attention, concentration, try to understand this listening.
So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7 so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
So when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours in the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has the toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons.
Wow.
That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay, so please unmute yourselves and answer the questions, please. What time does the man get up?
5 o'clock.
Correct, at 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6. What time does he get to work? I can't hear you guys.
At 7?
Speak louder, louder. At 8, at 7, or at 9 a.m.? Unmute yourselves, please.
8?
Yes, at 8 o'clock. Because he leaves home at 20 to 7. And then he catches the bus at 7 o'clock. Yes, and it takes an hour to get to the office, so it's at 8 o'clock. What does he do with his family around 6:30? Can you please tell me, Pablo, Claudio, Kevin, Fabian?
Eat dinner.
They eat dinner, yes, Camila. They have dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids. What do the man and his wife do after the kids go to bed? What do they do?
They watch TV.
Perfect. They watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. What is one thing the man does not say about his wife? He doesn't say about his wife. Pablo, Claudio, are you there? Fabian? Barbara? Please, give it a try.
She goes shopping for food.
Uh-oh.
No.
No, it's she helps the kids with the homework is correct. Because it says here she spends her whole day taking the kids to school, working, buying groceries. Groceries is food. And taking the kids to piano lessons, but she doesn't talk about homework. Okay? So if you want to see this conversation again, you press here, see the listening script, and you have the vocabulary, yes? So first of all, we have here, catch a bus, remember? Get off work. Get off work is finish work. Dinner, yes, I sometimes stay up. Stay up is not to go to bed. Es quedarse en pie, huh? Stay up. I sometimes stay up until the early hours of the morning. You have to set aside time for the family. You have to reserve time. Yes? Set aside is reserve, is allow or give a certain amount of time. The toughest job is the most difficult. Yes, the most difficult, the hardest job is the woman's, the mothers. They stay home. Taking care of our family, to take care is to watch, to look after the family. And then you have groceries, buying groceries. For example, coffee, milk, sugar, salt, different cans, you know. Groceries is food and other items at a supermarket. Yes? So this was the listening exercise for today. Yes? Okay, so when we talk about visual actions and routines, we are not talking about quarantine. We are not talking about now this moment of lockdown. We are talking about simple present activities, activities that you usually do, yes? For example, on the weekends, when you see your friends, when you don't go to school or the university, what time do you get up in the morning on the weekends? Free participation, please.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
And what I have to do in the day. If I have to study, maybe 9, 10, something like that. If not, maybe 11:30.
Okay, so it depends on, always it depends on the activities you have to do. Okay, yes. And tell me, do you always see your friends on the weekends?
Well, we try.
Actually, physical, no. But, but in Zoom, all day have meeting for study or help in a homework.
Okay, but during quarantine, it's different. Yes, we are now in a lockdown. How do you say actualmente, Felipe? Actualmente is not actually. Yes, actualmente is currently, or now, or nowadays, or these days. That's how you say actualmente. Yes? What is actually? Actually is de hecho, en efecto. Okay, guys? So we are not talking about now. We are not talking about currently, because simple present is about what you always do. Not now. Now is a special temporary moment. Yes? Now tell me, on weekdays, usually, what time do you go to bed, Camila?
Like 11 p.m.
11, that's early.
Yeah,
you?
but I don't sleep at that hour. I just, if I'm cold, yeah.
Okay, but you go home. I mean, you go to bed and then you continue watching series and and checking your telephone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Sebastián Victoria, on weekdays, what time do you usually go to bed?
I don't know, like 2 a.m.
That's very late. And on the weekends, what time do you usually go to bed?
1 a.m. or 3 a.m. This, yeah.
It's usually late.
I am student of Universidad Técnica Perico Santa María. Is
what do you
normally in this university, I believe.
Yes, the students from Federico Santa Maria study so much and they go to bed very late and they get up very early. Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay, guys, so when we talk about I go, I play, I study, we talk about permanent actions. Yes, we talk about habitual actions. We talk about habits. Yes. And the moment now of quarantine is special, it's temporary, okay? So when you talk about your routines, your habits, you use only simple present, yes? Okay, okay, so this is today's class. Next class, you have to do pages 14 and 15 homework. And we will continue checking, you know, the simple present, yes? Simple present activities, okay? And we are going to compare the simple present next class with activities now, okay? So please, do your homework. Homework is essential for business vocabulary and for having a perfect grammar, yes? Do your homework and see you next Wednesday. Yes? Next Wednesday, we have classes again. Have a nice weekend. Do you have any questions, comments? No? Barbara, who was that person that jumped behind you?
My brother. No. Primo.
Your cousin. Okay. Barbara, and how many people do you live with? How many people do you live with?
My parents and my sister.
And what is your cousin doing there? What is the cousin doing there?
Que le trajo algo a mi mamá y está enferma.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Okay, thank you. It's difficult, you know, in some families to have classes, but do you have a private space, all of you? You have a private space? Your bedroom, a place to be? Because in some houses it's really difficult. You hear, you know, everybody talking, you know. I have to be inside my bedroom, you know, because my children shout. My husband also is here. The dogs are here, so I need to be here in my bedroom. I'm sorry. But it's momentary, yes? Okay, thank you everybody. No questions, no comments? Israel, Tomás, Pablo? No?
No.
Everybody's healthy in your houses? Yes? Take care, okay? Take care. Okay, guys, have a great weekend and try to rest, try to relax. See you next Wednesday, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Thank you for your participation today.
Miss, le
Yes?
escribí por el chat, no sé si lo leyó, pero le había escrito que tuve problemas en privado.
Yes, I saw it. Ok, Fabián.
Tuve problemas, por eso no pude.
Ok, Fabián, pero ¿cómo? ¿Tuvo problema con el computador y no pudo participar de la clase?
No, tuve problemas con el... Tuve problemas con el computador, profe, porque cuando me traté de meter me pedía actualizaciones. Entonces me lo puse a actualizar y se puso la pantalla en negro y se puso a actualizar el computador y me tuve que meter de aquí del teléfono. Pero era mala la recepción, entonces si aprendía la cámara me iba peor, la escuchaba mal, entonces era básicamente para informarle que el por qué no pude meterme bien hoy día a la clase.
Ok. Ya, thank you, Fabián, for telling me, ok? Y la próxima clase, what are you going to do next class? Fabián, ¿qué vas a hacer la otra clase?
La otra clase nos toca ¿de hoy día se refiere?
No, conmigo, en inglés. ¿Cómo lo va a hacer? ¿Tiene su
No,
computador?
por el computador. Si lo tuve que actualizar y ya yo espero que ya esté actualizado hoy día en la tarde ya.
Ah, ya, perfecto. Yo pensé que ya había muerto ya.
Ah, no.
Ya.
Ya,
Ok.
profesor, muchas gracias.
Thank you, Fabián. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks.
Bye. Georgina.
Teacher, tengo una consulta con respecto a la tarea.
Ujú.
En la parte 3 de rutinas,
Ujú.
en el 18,
What page are you talking about?
ya déjame buscar. En page 13.
Ya, 13, yes.
13, yes. Ya casi al final
Ujú.
de la rutina.
Yes.
El 18, el works.
18.
Sí.
18, everyone works really hard.
Sí.
Yes.
Sí.
Sí.
No entiendo por qué es con S al final.
Todos los everyone, everybody, anyone, todos esos que son con anybody, everyone, todos esos son considerados tercera persona singular. Entonces se les pone S. Por ejemplo, tú dices, everybody likes soccer. Everybody. In this case is everyone, que es lo mismo, everyone y everybody, es todos, a todos nos gusta el soccer. Everyone o everybody likes. Se considera como tercera persona singular.
Ya. Ok. Eso. Muchas gracias, profe.
Okay, thank you, Georgina. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Igualmente, hasta luego.
Bye-bye.
Bye.